Good morning. Today is the 25th of September, 2023. The time is 1:52 in the morning. And I am making this video because I'm just waking up. This energy shooting up in my body. There's steady swelling me up. Steady. This is what they're doing. My stomach is like this because someone is sending hot air. I seen something about caustic air. So I guess that's what this is. What they've been doing this to me 7 years. But they're sending this stuff in my body and my sister. The reason why my sister is bedridden is because of what these people have done to her. They started working on her brain first. My face looked like I've been out in the sun. This is this energy because it be on me. I'm submerged under it. You can see all that behind me. This is what I'm in. We've been living in this house. Next month I make 3 years. 3 years, this is what they've been doing to me. Since we've been in this house. We lived on Glen Riley Drive for 4 years. They were doing it then. They actually, these people are so mean and so evil. Whatever it is the sheriff department is telling them, they believe it. And they acting on it. The woman went and ran over the fence. She biked over the fence and knocked down the fence that goes to 4 houses. They rebuilt the fence to be a weapon against us. Because when he rebuilt the fence, he put electrical lights on it, which didn't have it at first. Then he connected it to the underground system. Because they have living places down underground. So that when all hell break loose here on up here, those with the money is going down underground. Yeah, they have underground bunkers, but they don't just have the bunkers. They have everything that you need to live down there. That's why they call it off back the foods, pretending that the food is something bad is wrong with the food. It's going down underground so that they're having to eat. And so now they creating food for us because this food, if you eat it, it's gonna do something to you. Who made meat? Homemade meat or factory made meat? You know, they're doing something to my eyes. Cause when I woke up, I couldn't hardly see because this stuff going in my gut. It's swelling up my stomach. That affects the eyes. These are people, well, they might not even be human, but they look like us. They're trying to destroy the human race. That's why they sent these people over from different countries. And they millions, from what I understand, 2 million men came over here. And they come to destroy the U.S. people, American people. This is a different computer that I am on right now. The computer I used to use don't have no sound to it. Just all of a sudden, no sound. But no. First, if I turn the computer away from me, there was no sound. And I fixed it. Then it took all the sound. This is what they can do to your computer. They can do this to your computer because they're trying to make it where you can't hear what I'm having to say. I made 2 other, drives. Actually, made 2 on this computer and 3 on the other one. But see, the other 3, there's no sound to it. And the 2 that I made on this one, I didn't post them because I noticed the more I talk, the angrier I got. So I'm trying to keep myself calm. And so I didn't want to post it and being angry. But I have a right to be angry for what these people are doing to me, doing to my sister, and doing to our animals. They're telling lies. Everything they're saying about us, nothing but lies. And this is the law. This is our sheriff department, our city cops, and military doing it. And I mean, it don't make no. Who come up with blowing a person? They blowing me up like I'm a balloon. My whole self is being blown up, all the way down in my legs, all the way down into my legs. And I just show you my stomach. This is my stomach that they're blowing up. Excuse me. Show off my legs. But this is what they're doing to me and to my sister. It's not good enough for them that they've taken her brain away. So that's what they started attacking first, her brain. She's bedridden. She can't walk. She can't eat. And they still attacking her. Now they're just swelling her up. I'm submerged under this energy. They put these new meters on all the houses, digital meters, so that they can do this to us. And they putting stuff on the ground, but this energy and this radiation is coming back up in the neighborhood, not just in our yard, but they ran before we moved in the house. Before they allow us to move in the house, they ran pipes up under this house, 4 different directions, so that they can send this caustic air into my body. It goes straight up inside my body. They're blowing me up. And it's hot throughout my body, my head, all the way down. Because this energy is on my chair. So when I'm asleep, because I sleep in the chair, I don't sleep in this bed. Because when we first moved here, I caught the man that's across the street. It's an older man's house, but he have a son. And I woke up in pain. Felt like a wave was hitting my body. So when I got up and looked out the window, I could see a car parked in the driveway right at the road. But the headlights were red. He had red headlights. And so when he saw me looking, he backed up. Then he backed up again and cut the lights off. I didn't have my security system up then, and I didn't have my phone in here, so I went and got my phone. And I went to my daughter's room, and I began to, uh, I can't remember if I just videoed or took pictures, but I got it. Whatever it was I did, I still got it. By that time, the daddy had drove up, and the son got out the car and was standing facing his daddy. He had a handheld red light on his hand and had it. He was turned this way, but his hand was this way toward us. And so I videoed it, and it was him and his daddy. But the old man died. When the old man died, the daughter and that same son, they three of them, they two sons and a daughter. The tallest son and the daughter made their house into a gang stalking house. And they've been gang stalking over there ever since. But before them, it was the food truck man and whoever else. I do know for a fact it was the food truck man attacking over here. And so now they've had people to go over there, do a whole lot of digging underground, putting stuff down to connect to this house. And so this is what they've been doing to my stomach. Swelling me up like this. Doing this to me. Just out of meanness. Just out of meanness, because she all bent over. Her body all messed up. And so now she want to do to me. They got my face all swollen up. And I've been telling my daughter, my sister's lawyer, what they've been doing. Because everywhere we move, someone from the sheriff department goes into the neighborhood. Evidently, they are assigned different sheriffs is assigned to different neighborhoods. The first two neighborhoods we lived in, it was a different sheriff, and everybody who was a gang stalking us, I saw him going talking to them. He was taking them some type of paper. The second one at my house, because I've always had the same house. This is my sister. I've been having to move my sister. I've been having the same house because at first they didn't have the energy under my house. Uh, the first 6 years they didn't have it under my house because it's going on 9 years that we've been up here. I've been taking care of my sister for 9 years. So the first 6 years, um, they didn't have the energy up under my house, but they were still attacking me some kind of way. They were hitting me in my stomach, even at my house. I can't tell you how these people doing this because I'm telling you, these people not human. They're not human and they got powers. I've seen them do it. The first area we lived in was Acorn Ridge. And they would do their hand like that, stomp their feet and do their hand like that, and something would hit you. I've seen them do it. They've hit me a couple of times. But every night around 3 o'clock in the morning, something would make a loud noise, and then I would get hit in my stomach where I had an abscess from where I bled from a surgery. I hemorrhaged after I had a surgery, and it developed an abscess. So that same spot where the abscess was, that's why I get hit. I would get hit every single night around 3 o'clock. Then we moved because this guy kept cutting symbols. These people are in some dark stuff. They cutting symbols in the cement. Everywhere there was cement, he would cut symbols. So we ended up moving to the second house. That's where they knocked down the fence and had the energy coming up and going up in my body, but not like it is here. Like it is here, it actually like they cut a water faucet on wide open, let the water just rush out. That's how it's rushing in my body, swelling me up like this. How they doing me? This is my stomach, and this is what they're doing to me. Got my butt all jacked up. They hijacked my whole body, my butt, my stomach, my thigh, everything about who I am as a person. They doing this to me, and these are black people, black men, a few black women, mostly black men. And they be white men too, white people, more black people than anybody. But Black Lives Matter. That's what they keep saying. Black Lives Matter. Anyway, uh, the man that owned the second house said he was going to sell that house, so we had to move here. And so after we found this, because I found another house, but there was just too many. It was like too many people on that street. So I saw this house, and plus it didn't have any carpet. I wanted to get some. They didn't have carpet because my sister, she just messed up the carpet. She would defecate and just take a pen off and just walk in and just. I've really had a time taking care of my sister and trying to take care of her, and then they're attacking me too. They really are. These people are evil. They're monsters. They're monsters. I don't even want to call them people. They're monsters. They're pure monsters. But I'm gonna post this one. The last ones, last two I made on this computer, I didn't post it because I could see how angry I was getting. And I'm not gonna post it. So I decided I'm trying to keep calm. I really am trying to keep calm. But I have the rights to be angry for anybody to do this to me and to my sister. I can still walk. And that's why I kept telling her, don't stop walking. But her legs were hurt, because my legs be hurt. My back hurt. Because they mess with my spine. They mess with my heart. And they mess with my brain. They're trying to wipe my brain. They're actually digitizing us, putting us in a supercomputer. This is what they're doing to people. And they can do this to you until they decide to activate you. Once they activate you, you can feel everything they're doing to you. Then they try to run you crazy. That's why they say we're paranoid schizophrenia. This is what the doctors, if you go to a psychiatrist, so this is what they're going to say, but it's a lie from hell. Everything the doctors are saying, diagnosing us, everything is a lie. Because this is being done to us. It's not nothing natural that's just happening because of living and things happen. This is being done by people. These not demons, but they could be demons looking like people. But there's either they are clones or shapeshifters. They things that's living around us. I think that's why they have all this electrical, because that's how they keep they look, continue looking human. But the energy that's in here allowed them to see us in this house. They see everything we do. They hear what we do. They have monitors in their house. That's why they have people that have had two different cable companies and three different utility companies over there. And this a woman, her and her brother. And so now they're trying to make it look like it's just because from the time we moved here and them people came, I got proof of what I'm saying. 3 truckload of men. They want truckload. One person in each truck came, and they went over to those old people across the street. And the white truck went over there. The other two truck parked right in front of our house and got out the truck treating me like I'm really something. I'm gonna do something. That happened 2 times that they did this and came and parked right in front of our house. And then the second time they did it, they went to the man that I'm talking about now, the cross right in front of us, the old man right in front of us that died. But there was a woman with them this time. She had a black car. And then the white people went over to the white man. He had a blue truck. There was two people went over there. One person in a little sports car. I got a picture of it. And um, a blue truck. A white man with a blue truck. And I did that too. And because I didn't have the security system up at that time. So I had to do stuff with my cell phone. And when I did put my security system up, you could see the lines where they had dig and put pipes, ran pipes from over across the street there to under this house, down the street, back going back out and to under this house. One going behind us and under this house, and one over there where the food truck was at, with a two-story apartment building and under this house. 4 different places that you could see where they put these pipes up on them just so they can blow me up like this. Before we moved, and this is the sheriff department. Everywhere we moved, someone from the sheriff department go and turn the whole neighborhood against us with lies. Nothing but pure lies. What they saying about us. Telling these people that we are terrorists and that we are drug dealers. I don't know what all they saying. They calling me a witch. I don't know a thing about. I don't even desire. I have no desire for demonic powers, but that's what they using, demonic powers. And I do know that they other things here because I've seen the flying saucers. It shines in people's house. I've seen it. It was shining in our house on my sister. It had her whole entire room lit up in blue. The blue is illuminated. And I've seen it behind our house, not this house here, but the house that we were living in on Glen Riley Drive. And the whole outside and on the inside of these people's houses, because I could see they had slightly had the curtains where you can see from the whole entire house, from the front to the back, was blue. But only my sister's room was blue. Then again, I woke up one night with a red spiral up in the ceiling, and when I saw it, it just slowly disappeared into the ceiling, and I fell back asleep. Then I woke up again, and it was just a spot of blue. So they had it probably on me. What they were doing to us, I don't know. When I'm waking up, shaking, my whole entire self is shaking on the inside. They may be having the blue light on me now. I don't know. I do know that this energy is going up, and this is the proof, right? My face, for one thing. You know how they swelling up my face? They're filling my face up slowly, and it's most swole on this side. And this side, and people just been calling me crazy. But I'm showing you evidence of what they're doing to me. There's no way my stomach would look this way if they wasn't doing this to me. They doing this. And it's blowing out on the side so much too. I'm having pain. And this every night, every single night. And I've been trying to get us out of this house. Because this is my, like I said, this is my sister's house. And her lawyer is over her finances. He won't even address me. He will not address, because he's part of this. I've been attacked at his office. When they have had me to go out there, his secretaries, Rhonda and Vaughn. Vaughn would turn her back to talk to me with her back turned to me. Rhonda would come from out of the back and be looking up because they're using their third eye. They done that 2 times. I'm having to pay someone to take me all the way out there for them to talk to me when they back turned. So the last time me and my sister had a meeting, it's been some years ago. Um, we had a meeting with him, And the whole time I was sitting in that office, I was under a time, like some type of a breeze, but it felt like it was cutting through my skin the whole time I'm there. That was the third year that I was keeping my sister, because I wasn't charging them. I didn't ask them for no money or nothing. That third year that I was keeping her, I asked them to pay me because she was fighting me so bad. She was fighting me, calling me the B word. I got called a B every single day for 4 years. And this no lie. This is God honest truth. She called me the whole time we were in that house. I got called your fat B, your bald head B, what you call your black B. Every day. And she got that first, now the first house, she wasn't violent in that house. When we moved in that second house, she became very, very violent. And that's when I asked him to pay me. I said, because I come up here to help her, but I didn't come up here to be abused. I said, she fighting me. She bit me. She done hit me. I mean, she punched me in my nose one day. I bent down trying to either put her the pin on or take it off. I can't remember. But she hauled off and punched me in my nose. I did hit her back. I sure did, because it was just a reaction. And let her know you don't have permission to punch me in my nose. I mean, she could have broke my. I mean, she hit me hard, and she done bit me, kicked me. She done did everything to me except for spit on me. That's why I told him to pay me, but he wouldn't pay me. He told me, I don't know about that. When you was in Lumberton, you had your own place. I moved. Everything I own, I moved it up here to take care of my sister. I got my own place, but she can't live with me. And that's what I was saying. Well, can she live with me? They said, no, she can't live with you. I can stay here and take care of her. But for her to come and stay at my place, I couldn't do that. So that's why I keep getting her places. But everywhere we move, even at my place, they tax at my house. So if I go home, when I go home, they have people connected to me because my place is a duplex. And they have people hooked on to me, attacking me through the walls. The second woman that lived beside me, she had the apartment down here, but she was in New York in jail. When she left New York, she came down here and was staying beside me. But her daughter and her daughter boyfriend was attacking me while she was in New York. This is the kind of crap they did doing. And at first, I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was witchcraft. And I wrote to the churches here. I wrote to the churches, was telling them that people working witchcraft. But I didn't know what it was. But they knew because they started attacking too. That's when the drive-bys started happening. They started just right church people. These church people. I wrote to 6 or 7 churches, letting them know what was happening to me. And then they started doing it too. That's when all the cars started riding by. No cars riding by until I wrote to the churches. Every time I try to get help, things just get worse. I wrote to the politicians. I wrote to our governor. I wrote to attorney generals. I've written letters. And the people of the Department of Justice always write me back, telling me that they don't investigate. And so what we have to do, and that's why some of these people, some men took the law in their own hands. There was this young lawyer named Maya Mays in Georgia, either Georgia or Florida. And he had three videos that he did before he left. Young lawyer in his 30s, black man. He left 3 videos. The first video explained what gang stalking is. The second video, he was apologizing to his grandma, pleading with his cousins to tell what's going on because they knew evidently they were gang stalking him too. Because they will get your family to gang stalk you for money. And people so greedy for money, they'll do it. And see, this is what the elite betting on. Offer them money, offer them things, and they'll do it. Because they can't do what they want without the people. And so he did a video pleading with his cousins to tell what they know. I didn't even look at this third video because I thought he had committed suicide, but he didn't. He gathered up his gun and went to a college and shot some people. And then the police killed him. But see, as I'm making this video, they're watching me. And this is the God. I'm telling you. You may think I'm paranoid schizophrenic. I'm telling you exactly what this program does. If I was to say I'm going to the food line, when I get the food line, they at food line. If I say I'm going to Family Dollars, they already at Family Dollars. They were the Family Dollars I would go to Dollar General. The woman wouldn't even wait on me. She would not wait on me. And I should have took me a camera in there. But, you know, there's a lot of things I could have done. Got well, stuff will work right because I did have me some glasses that had a camera on it, and they would mess up. They wouldn't even work. Everything I try to do where I can get like electronic stuff, it'll turn up. Anyway, but the gang stalkers, the people, what they do, they send in a video for one thing. They sending out a video saying I'm having sex. One thing I've never done is let anybody make a movie of me having. I'm not even into sex like that. I got to video myself. I'm not gonna let no man video me having sex. I don't have sex. Is not even that good for me to video myself. But that's what they do. They can make you look like you doing anything. This is how they blackmail people to get people to do the stuff that they do. That's why they got this AI. They have the AI and they blackmailing people because they creating stuff to make it look like you doing stuff that you haven't done. I don't have AI. Everything I have, I'm showing is the truth. I wouldn't even be up this time of morning making no dang on video if it ain't the truth. I'm waking up and this is my stomach. This is not no AI. This is not artificial intelligence. This is my stomach. This is me. All of this right here is me. That what they done to me every single night, and they have the ability to put me to sleep. Hot no, I didn't do that. It's my other computer. They have the ability to put me as I'm talking right now. If they was doing it to my, because they attached my pineal gland, which is that's what your pineal gland is for. That's the only reason your pineal gland is there, to release hormones throughout your body. And it releases melatonin, which is one of the hormones that it releases. That's why you know when you're sleeping and you go to sleep because it releases melatonin in your body. And that's what they attach. My pineal gland releasing melatonin, and it's like they OD me on melatonin because I could be talking and fall asleep right in the midst of a word. And this is what they do to me every day. Every single, even in the daytime. I can't even sit and watch TV. I can't sit and read a book. I can't sit and read the Bible. I can't just sit and do nothing because they start attacking me, put me in a sleep state and put me to sleep. But from what this guy named uh, Kevin Christian, he talks on it a lot on YouTube, and he talks about remote neural monitoring. And when he said talk about how they do remote neural monitoring, is that they go into a sleep state as they did on the Avatar. They go into a sleep state and they connect to you. They want to have sex with you. I don't know. I don't be feeling sex. Uh, that's what they doing. I feel they're just blowing me up like a balloon. When it first started, that's what it felt like. Uh, it didn't feel like sex. It's just hot stuff going in my private area. But that's what he said that that's what he was saying, that they go in a sleep state and they can connect. That's why you fall asleep, because they go into a sleep state and they connecting to you, because the medical field is giving out your blood. So they connecting to your DNA and your bowel. They can connect. They know our brain wave. They can catch all of that because of all this electrical stuff that they putting in our homes, and they connecting to us by technology. I'm submerged under this energy through the whole entire house. I can walk through the house, the floor, this energy coming out from under the ground be burning my feet, and like gushes of hot air shoots up in through my shoe into my feet. This is what I'm dealing with, and this is what my sister, I don't know what all they doing to her. She just swollen. She looks, her skin just looks swollen around her stomach and her butt, and she just getting bigger and bigger. But she can't talk. She might could say somewhere, especially when she want to cuss, because she don't like taking a bath. She might cuss me, tell a cuss word. I tell her don't be cussing, but she can't just talk. She can't swallow. She's on a feeding tube. Can't walk. Her legs, her knees can't. You can't stretch her legs out. This is what they have done to her. This neighborhood, because she was walking when we moved in this house. She was walking. They started attacking her legs at the other house because I could tell her legs was changing. Her knees were getting more knocked. And then she would sleep with her knees bent and her legs up in the air. I think they had her hallucinating that she was having sex, because she would be in the bed as though you in a position like a woman laying sideways in the bed and a man standing up. And that's not how I be putting her in the bed. But that's when I go in her room, that's how she is. And I kept telling her to stop sleeping like that before your knees get stuck like that. And they didn't get stuck like that until we moved in this house. They did this to her. And so can't remember what all I talked about on the other video. I probably did talk about some of those people that's coming from other countries. How they not just staying in Colorado. They got them in New York, Texas. This guy, JW TV was showing a map of all the different states they're going to, and the different towns within those states that they'll be going to. This is all this stuff being done on purpose. This is your government, and everybody want to vote this way and that. Neither the Republican nor the Democrats is for us. Neither one of them. This is about the one world order. Both companies is about one world order. This is what they're trying to bring in No, it ain't trying to bring it in. We already in the one world order, but the Antichrist just haven't been revealed to us yet. They already know who it is. They know who it is. I know who it is. But the people don't know who it is. Because the people still sleep. You're gonna take a the I don't know what it's gonna take for people to wake up and see what's going on. You got people still want to believe in the government, and the government is showing you that it cares nothing about you. Not one thing. Nothing. It's just a joke. We've been lied to for thousands of years. They've been lying, just lying, lying, lying. And they're keeping the lie going, keeping it going. And you're not going to know the truth until Jesus comes. When Jesus comes, and He's going to show you the lie. He's going to show you the lie. Because there is going to be an Armageddon. There's going to be a war between our Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ and the Antichrist seed, which are not human. Some of them are. You got the Luciferian, you got the Satanism. And then you got the witches and the warlocks. You got the voodoo priests, and you got all these people that's dealing and dabbing in the darkness. Your neighbors. Because a lot of our neighbors are not human. They're from somewhere else. They're more than one earth. They talking about we getting a fake. No, that's a fake moon. It's been here. I've been watching it moving, coming down here. They know that's a fake moon. And it's an aircraft. I've been trying to tell people it's a fake sun and there's a fake moon. There may be more than one fake sun. I know there's a fake sun that's attacking us. It's some kind of military stuff. And it's been attacking us for 7 years that I know of. I don't know about when we was in Lumberton. I don't know if it was attacking us there or not. Because I didn't even know nothing about being gangsta in Lumberton. Even though I knew I was being gangsta, I just didn't know what it was. I was thinking I'm having medical problems. These people been attacking me for a long, long time. Maybe all my life. I don't know. I always felt there was something evil uh, coming after me. I've always felt that. And it probably is so. I know from the 80s, that's when I started having a lot of problems with my heart waking me up out my sleep. And my heart would just start beating. And the problem with people that was sitting talking to me, attacking me. Because I did have military friends. And they probably knew what was going on all the time. I didn't know. Anyway, I'm starting to feel they are attacking. They're attacking me. And I'm starting to feel weird in the head and feeling nauseated. Because this stuff is doing this to me. They doing this to me. And a lot of the sickness that we getting is coming from what we breathing in. We breathing in toxins. We breathing in stuff that has got radiation in it because it's coming out from under the ground. I saw a video where this man was saying at not did he say 9:30? He said that they start doing microwave on people. That this great big machine, like a big, I mean huge machine, like a big as a building. They start using that machine at 9:30 at night until 9:30 in the morning. I start feeling attacks on me around 10:30, and I do believe it's the witches. They have me surrounded with witches. Uh, People using dark stuff. I mean, I feel like they're trying to erase my brain. That's what I feel like, because this energy be on the back of my head, and doctors are implanting people. You know, uh, the last time I went to the hospital was in 2017, and I was attacked in the hospital, and I had to take X-rays on my heart because on my chest because I was spitting up blood and I was passing blood through my bowels. So they did the X-rays, and so when the doctor come in, they was the one talking about me being implanted. I never did I mention I was being implanted. Not one time. Somebody actually called the hospital asking for me by my first name. And I was saying, who in the world calling me by my first name? Because people that know me don't call me by my first name. Plenty of people don't even know my first name. Been knowing me all my life. They don't know my first name. And the nurse repeated it 3 times. And my age. I was in my 50s, and she was saying she's in her 50s and she looked like she's in her 40s. I don't look like that now because they are dehydrating me. They're aging me. She said it 3 times. Then she came in with a long Q-tip and did a anal smear, which had something on it because I started itching back there. And I told my daughter that I'm itching. And she got a paper towel and wet it and wiped me back there. And they put me in a room. I got there that morning. I didn't get nothing to eat until like 10:30 that night. And I had to ask, I don't know how many times, can I have something to eat? So they gave me a one of those frozen dinners that you get from the grocery store. Young girl brought me one of them, little young black girl. She brought me one of them. I guess she must have went to the store and brought it and microwaved it and brought it to me. And so the ice that they had in my room had something in it because when I used it, the whole room just started spinning around and I just fell backwards. So I didn't. And when the woman came in to do the nightly cleaning, some woman came in at night and it was late. People don't clean up late like that. So they were doing the whole thing. Nothing about that stay was right. That's why I don't go to nobody's hospital. I don't go to the doctor office no more because every time I go to the doctor office, the gang stalkers are in there too. They sitting in there with me doing stuff. But anyway, um, I told the lady that there was something wrong with the ice. So she went and she poured it out and went and got me some more. And so when I went to sleep, I woke up in pain because someone was attacking me with direct energy. And so I got out of bed and I started walking towards the door. But the closer I got to the door, the stronger the attacks was. So I went over to the window. I didn't feel the attacks at the window, but there was a car sitting out there with his lights on. So that's why I slept there, because my granddaughter was sick. She spent the night there, and she slept in the chair, and I slept in the chair. So when the nurse came in that morning, and I was telling her that there was something going on, and I was telling her name was Maria, and I was telling her how the woman gave me a smear, and I started itching, and she told me she would tell the doctor. Well, they did. She never did come back. Nobody never came back in and said anything. But the little gay dude came in with the food. I told him I was getting ready to leave. He said, "Oh, you don't want this no way." Anyway, that was it. I've been back to a doctor. Um, I stopped taking my sister. I took my sister to the doctor for 6 years. And so the 7th year, my daughter became her guardian. And so she started taking her to the doctor. Like I told her, you know, I love my sister, but I love me too. These people, every time I take my sister to the doctor, for 6 years, I was being gang stalked by the doctors and the nurses. And they were very uncomfortable. And he dead now. Her doctor died. Dr. Manero or something like that. He did. And so now she got a new doctor. When she got the new doctor, I didn't go take her to them. So anyway, they don't do nothing. No way. Now they can't do nothing. How can you get healed when somebody is attacking you every day? Every day, every night. I'm under attack. I mean, I'm really feeling weird. They're attacking my head right now. And I'm seeing my face getting redder and redder. My head's starting to itch. Because this stuff is in my head. They use your hair and your spine to get to your brain. And I try to sleep with stuff on my head, but it don't do no good. If it come up through the wood, coming in through the sheetrock and stuff, what good is a bonnet gonna do your head? This is what I've been sleeping on lately because I was using, where's my toboggan? I got a toboggan that I use, but it got such a smell in it, and I want to keep hold on to this, and I can't stand that smell. It's some kind of weird smell that have me smelling like that, and this toboggan really holds that smell, and so I'm gonna put it in a bag and preserve it. Cause I just feel like God is gonna make a way for us to go to court, and they're gonna have to do something about what they've been doing to us. This is the government. This is coming all the way up to from the SES, the Senior Executive Service. President Carter started this. Then Obama, when he was president, he went in and made changes in it. That all the alphabet, all the government agencies, even Homeland Security and FEMA, are up under the SES, Senior Executive Service, that is run by Obama. So Obama is over this here that's being done to me and many people in the USA. But it's being done all over the world. This is like a web of information that's connecting people, whole lives. Everything about their lives, they're trying to destroy us because this is part of the depopulation. And they want to totally control people 100%. Your thoughts, your emotions, everything about what of you. And if these people have this type of ability, those children that's going up in them schools doing those school shootings is doing it because they have been hyped. And they're being hyped by the government. So the government is causing these shootings where children are being murdered. They got children murdering children and teachers. But they're making it look like these are just bad children. No, these are not just bad children. These are children who are being hyped. Their brains are being hyped. I'm telling you, they can make you do something that you wouldn't know. I've done it. They did it to me until I realized this ain't me. I did something. Not no sex video. I didn't do that. But I did do something I know I wouldn't have done. Never, in no way on this earth I would have done. And when I asked God, why would I do that? He told me to treat it as though it was a demon. And that's what I did. I felt something leave me because these people is demonic, pure demonic. And this stuff, this energy and stuff is releasing because I got a video. And how they take it off my video, I don't know. But I got a video where you can see the cars across the street from us. This house, that we lived in before we moved here. That they would have cars in the driveway, and then they would have cars in the yard. All these cars were releasing direct energy to our house. You can't see it, but I had a camera in the window. That something had happened to that camera where it would record at nighttime in the window. All the rest of the cameras wouldn't do that because it would be a reflection light, and so it wouldn't. You couldn't put it in the window and record. But this window, this certain camera, it would record in the window. So as it was getting late in the evening, you could see a cloud, like a cloud thing, energy on the porch. And then you started seeing little, kind of like little 4-leaf clover looking things coming out of that energy, crawling on the energy. When I first videoed it, but now you don't see it, and I don't know how they do, I don't know how they do the stuff they do, but they do it. But when I first put it on YouTube, you could see it. But see, that was on my first channel. They shut that channel down, and I got another one. I just got another warning. They just gave me a warning. The first video, not the first, the last video I did, this is not rain. I did a video showing that how the energy be when my cameras first change from night to day. You can see all the energy out there. And I was saying it's not raining. It's the energy. And like I said, sometimes I just get angry and I don't be caring what come out my mouth, but it be the truth. I'm telling the truth. But they said I violated. I did a hell of a violation, and I did go back and look to see what I was saying some stuff because it's my truth, and it is the truth. But they don't want you saying certain things, so they gave me a warning. And so the next time if I get a strike, then I can't do certain things for, I believe they said a week or so. Facebook do the same thing. I done got strike with Facebook on my first channel. Cause both on Facebook and YouTube, this is my second channel. Cause I shut my own self down on Facebook. I just got fed up. They so many fake people, scammers, trying to scam me. I said, why are they trying to scam me? I ain't got nothing. I need to be trying to scam them. I'm the one broke, and they got stuff because they scamming people. I had a dude trying to catfish me. He had this picture of a man that was 60 years old, because I'm 66. The dude, no, he was 63. On the picture, the guy, uh, African dude, and he was 6 feet. And I knew I kept, as we talked, we didn't talk on the phone. We was texting each other, but he would never I was trying to give him the FaceTime, so I knew that's him. Uh, Went a long time talking and texting. So I finally talked him into letting me see who he was. I told him, I said, you not this person that's on this. Even had the man driver's license. And he finally let me see who it was. A little short dude, 34 years old. He wasn't no taller than me. And the man on the picture was 63 and 6 feet. I said, I knew it, but I knew it. And by the way, they be talking, they talk young. Men in their 60s don't talk like that. So you can't talk to me that way. If you in your 60s and you talking like that, I don't have no use for you. So you need to grow up, you know. But they're always trying to scam me, even be trying to scam me, people from my hometown, people that I've been knowing all my life. And then they always asking me about this money, some kind of scam that I heard it was a scam. I tell them, no, I'm not interested. and finding out I don't want that. I'm not greedy for money, just go running after money. And they done did a whole lot of people that from my hometown that I actually know, they hacking their page, coming to my page, trying to get me to go after this money. And I keep telling them I'm not going after that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Better I need money. And it's a quite a bit of money too. I done had so many people trying to scam me. I tell you, boy. Lord have mercy. I've been scammed one time. It's been many, many, many years ago. Out of $1,000. That I said that'll never happen to me again. But I didn't send the money. My daughter, they actually scammed my daughter. But it was somebody that I was talking to that scammed her, so I paid her back. But I tried to tell her, don't do it. Because God had let me know about the scammers. And then I looked it up, and they had that Nigerian scammer. That he was Nigerian, and I kept trying to tell her, don't do it, because I was in the church real strong during that time, and I could hear the voice of God really good. I knew His voice really good, and I just took my eyes off God and headed on myself, the way people treating me and stuff. And I just got fed up with the church. I said I don't want no parts of it, and I just left. And I didn't want no more parts of Christianity or church folks or nothing. I was just through. But God didn't. God kept dealing with me, you know. And so since God kept dealing with me, I ended up getting back in the church and reading my Bible and praying and doing stuff. So now I'm still trying to live holy, trying to live for God. You know, I don't go to no building no more because the witches is just taking over. So I'm trying to live my life that I am the church, that I am a part of the church, me. Because God ain't coming back for no building. He's coming back for us, people. The building is a human. Us people, we are the building. We are the church. I'm not sitting up in the church letting these witches touch on me and doing stuff, putting spells on me and all kind of stuff. I don't know. After my son died, right after my son died, that's when all this stuff started happening. They try to take advantage of the fact that I'm vulnerable because of the death of my son, and I'm within a weak place. And that's when here they come by the drove. I miss church and I want to get back in the church, but I want to get in a church. I know it's a good church. It's real church. And that the pastor is anointed to know if there any witches up in there. And not one of the witches. So some of these ministers are doing other stuff. I done experienced it. They doing some other dark stuff. And then they calling themselves ministers of God. Which God are you talking about? The God with the big G or the little G? Because they doing some dark stuff for the little G. I done experienced it. And I know. That's why I say when people started coming after me, they were these men, every church I would go to, they go to. They go to the church with robes on. Like they going to preach. I don't know why I put this thing on my head. They call this stuff getting to my hair. I started feeling sick. So I guess it's just a comfort. This is where I sleep. But it don't do no good because when I wake up, my head is still burning. It don't do no good. Ain't no need me putting this on my head. My head be just burning. Especially at the back of my head. This is where the implant is in the right back here in the back of my head. There's something in this eye right here. I know for a fact there's something in this eye because it used to come down. I don't know if it wasn't malfunctioning. It just wasn't hanging up there like it's supposed to. and it will come down. And evidently they have the ability, people, they say that sometimes they say that you give the devil more credit. Now, I'm not giving nobody no credit. I'm telling you what these people can do. They can do this. And they probably can do it because all of this electrical stuff in here. They be doing stuff to my eyes, and it feel like a whole lot of little bugs or something is in my eyes. That's the way it was in Lumberton. And I would wake up, my eye would be bloodshot. I mean, it would scare me. My eye would be so red. And it wasn't no infection because I never did go to the doctor for it. When I went to the doctor for my stomach, he asked me, he actually asked me about my eyes. Did my eyes, did I wake up with my eyes bloodshot red? And that's because I was having a problem with my stomach. And when they attacking your stomach, when you have a problem with your gut, it affects your eyes. I'm learning different stuff about some of these holistic doctors. They teach you how to take care of yourself, not just going to them for money. They make videos teaching you a lot of stuff and what type of herbs to use, and that's something I would like to get into. Go to school for herbalistic because I drink herbal teas and I'm learning about herb. I was uh, working on a book, but I need a new battery. This one right here, I'm surprised it's still going. I've been talking an hour. I'm surprised that this thing is still going because it would have been shut down because it's not even plugged up or nothing. But I need a new battery, but I don't know how to open it to put the battery in there. I used to my other computer that they tore up. I was able to go in it, put new memory in it, new battery, all that kind of stuff. But now they're making them where you need to go somewhere and find out how to open it. I brought the little piece that you can open it up with, but I don't have the strength to open it. I even went on YouTube to see how you do it, and I can't get it open. I ain't even tried with this one because I tore the other one up. The one that they shut down. I was trying to go in it to put more memory and all that kind of stuff in it. And I just ended up turning it up even more. And that's the one that had all my videos and stuff on it. The one that they didn't delete. Because somebody deleted some stuff. I had a lot of proof of what that man that was living behind us was doing to me. And it was got deleted. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I didn't even know I was talking this long. So, what's today? Wednesday? Okay, today is Wednesday, the 25th of 2024. It's now. I've been talking a long time because it was one song. I told y'all when I get here on front of this camera, I get the talking stuff to get the flowing out of my brain. Cause I hold stuff. I don't talk to nobody. You know, I don't have no friends. I don't have nobody that visit me because I don't let them. Cause the people that I was being friends with became gang stalkers and open up their third eye and sitting there like I can't. I can feel what you're doing. That's why the one guy, and we were just friends, and then we had been friends for a good while. And when he started working for the FedEx, so I guess some people have to do this kind of stuff in order to hold on to their jobs. So he was sitting there reading me, and I said, "Did you open your third eye?" He said, "I reckon. I reckon I did." No, you know what you did, and you sitting there pulling out of my soul. I can feel you. So you can't just think you can sit beside me and rate me of my information and I not know what you're doing. Even when prophets are reading me, I can feel it. I can feel them pulling on me. And it ain't no good feeling either. So I'm going to get off of here. Y'all be blessed in the Lord.